Dallas. I should say Dallas with the good coaching.
Dallas with the good coaching. Told you to walk away, girl. I told you to walk away. I told you to walk. You know what? Come here. Come here. I told you to walk away. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I am back. If you coming back again, thank you for stopping by. If you have never hit the like or subscribe or dropped a comment in the video, make sure you do that today. Hit the like now, subscribe now. Also, if you're new, my name is Nikki, and I am here to just get into it with these politics. You are on my local playlist, local politics playlist. So this is what we're going to do. All right. We're going to break down this fascinating Aldermanic race that's going down in St. Louis in the third ward today. And trust me, it's got all the drama of a reality show, but the real consequences for this community. Okay. So let's get into it. We got Shane Cohn. Now, Shane is a white man who has been holding it down since about 2009, about 20 years or so. Then on the other hand, we have Dallas Adams. Now, here's the kicker. Now, Dallas is, well, people see her as black, but she's not black. I know for a fact she's mixed, and I'm not all positively sure that she is mixed with black and white. Now, this is allegedly. Okay. So allegedly, Dallas Adams is a mixed black woman. She used to work for Green Reavers Gateway, but here's the kicker. They used to be friends. Yeah. They used to be friends, but now for some reason, things have taken a turn. The community has gotten divided, and there has been suggestions and insinuations of now Shane is racist. So, and we just gonna get into it. Got a couple videos. What we're gonna do is dive into what's really going on. Why did Dallas decide to run against Shane? Okay. Now we're gonna do our own opinions. We're gonna watch some videos. Got a couple videos. We're going to see what both of them about. We're going to react to them. You drop it in the comments. You tell me what you think, okay? But why did Dallas decide to come at Shane? Because I know for a fact, because they have both worked in the community, and I've seen them around, and I've went on social media, and I've seen pictures of them. And I mean really close pictures. So I think that, I don't know what happened. I don't know why she decided to run, but let's see, what does she think that Shane hasn't done? And that's what I want to find out. What is Shane Cohn slacking? I don't know. I don't know. So we're going to see. All right. So we're going to break it all down. No nonsense. We're going to keep it 100, straight facts. All right. So without that being said, let's get into it. Now, first video I want to show you, because I was just searching for some information, and I found a podcast Miss Adams was on. So we're going to watch that a little bit. I'm going to react to it. Bear with me, but we're going to see. And I've only watched a little bit of this. I have not watched all of it. Okay. I want to show you this video. And while we're looking at this video, we are going to react to it. So without that being said, let's get into it. We're going to kind of probably speed through some parts because it looks like it's pretty long.
You know what I'm saying? And we're going to speak it into existence. We got Dallas in this mug. No, we're going to need y'all to do more than that. She's the future alderman. You understand that?
I know y'all wanted to get this.
You know what I'm saying? She's the future. She's the future. You know what I'm saying? We glad to have you, man. Goodness gracious.
Hey, we appreciate you giving us your time today. You hear me? You could have been anywhere in the world.
For real.
But you're here with us.
Absolutely.
I'm grateful to be here. And I'm grateful to be here with all y'all too.
Yeah. Make some noise again, man, for Dallas.
Okay. When I was in here, I was doing a loud cheer. So somebody's going to have to carry for all of us. Somebody do a loud cheer.
Somebody do a loud cheer. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, man. Hey,
We like that energy.
hey, man, it is really glad to see you. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
happy to see y'all too.
Yeah, man, you about to make history. You know what I'm saying? You ready to be in the books or no?
Yeah.
You know, are you ready to be in the books?
It's
Absolutely.
gonna happen.
Because what you doing is special.
It's gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm voting. The reason I'm voting for you, not because we know you, but because you make it your priority to be with the people on nights like tonight. You know what I'm saying?
What's special about it? And why? That's the only reason you're gonna vote. See, that's what I'm talking about. People just be doing stuff to be doing it, but you know why they doing it. And where are you? What are you doing? Where are you at?
Saying that you don't have to be.
Can we talk about how we met though?
Sure.
Because, I mean, I also love Miracle too. Can we give it up for Miracle?
Shout out to Miracle, man.
Because we've been here before.
Yeah.
And I met you before.
Yeah.
But I really met you because I went and I came and knocked on the door.
Type shit. But look, everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even know we was gonna support you like we are from here on out. Yeah, but you're
Your team on black.
about to be the alderman. What was that process like? You know what I'm saying? And then you're a woman too.
I
You know what I mean?
love these questions because, yeah, I'm doing this for the first time. This is my very first time running for office. So I'm learning everything as I go.
Oh, your very first time.
This is my first time.
All right, sister.
Okay, make some noise for that.
But I'm a community leader here in the area, and I'm running because of the ways that I've served my community, the gaps I've seen, the ways I've been able to invest in our community as a community member inspired me to want to take this seat. Because right now,
So first thing I want, so that's why I'm writing this stuff down, because remember, we are going to compare, okay, what she said, compare, and then we're going to watch an interview with Shane Cohn, and we're going to compare, and we're just going to see best policies win, I guess. All right, so she said gaps. She's seen gaps. I've already heard the identity politics, trying to get played into there once. So we all know I don't do that. That is a no, because that is my first. So we got gaps. All right. I want to know what gaps.
now
Hold on, y'all.
we've been represented by the same person for almost 20 years now.
And who is that? Say his name. It's all right.
His name is Shane Cohn. Yes.
And that's who you running
I'm
against.
running against Shane Cohn.
Okay.
And how many of y'all, do y'all know your alderman? If you live around in this area, if y'all live nearby. If you live nearby, raise your hand.
Do y'all know Shane?
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, you can't make this stuff up. And literally, the only reason that I'm laughing, y'all, is because I do my little research. I do my research, okay? So she said wait a minute. She said the gaps. Now, the people that she in there, she already hyped them up. So I'm assuming there's really nobody there because she said she was carrying at first. But this person says she from Chicago. Her issue is he been representing for 20 years. Now, here's the thing about that. That's an elected position. So the people voted for him for that long, okay? So the second thing is this person is said they from Chicago. This person, Miss Adams, she has not even been living in this city or this state, I don't think, for 5 years. She's from Memphis, Tennessee. So how do you know what's been going on? Well, we'll continue.
Thank y'all.
I don't know.
I won't take up too much of your time, but I'm running for Alderwoman of the Third Ward. I know that,
Yeah.
we live in the Third Ward.
Absolutely.
So if there's anybody else who might live in the Third Ward, I am running to be your Alderwoman. This is my first time running for anything, but I'm a community leader in the area. And thank you.
And it got to be tough, though.
It is.
Especially.
It's not. It is very enjoyable because I was able to do this with a lot of great, motivated, passionate people in this area. And so many neighbors who want to see this place thrive. We need somebody to be able to take momentum of our neighbors, of our communities, and the momentum that we already have and elevate and advocate those needs of our top priority to City Hall. And so, yeah, that's why I'm running. I quit my job to be able to.
What is it, though? See, that's what I'm saying. People just be running a dang on mouth. What momentum? What gaps? People use these buzzwords and they just try to talk good. They look good on camera and all of these great things, okay? And people fall for that. But what are we talking about, girl? Because from what I heard, momentum is going on. But tell me your plan. What are you doing? What is the problem? What is the issue? Because I'm confused.
You quit your job. Yeah, make some noise for that. That took a lot of courage, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of drive to do that.
That journey, I don't know.
That's kind of like
it's a roller coaster today.
Look, we was about to ask how politics affected your life. That's something right there.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest things I was afraid of. Like, I didn't want to run because I'm like, I don't want people in my business. But
when you're in politics, they all in your shit.
I mean, they start combing through your social media. They start poking out things.
Yeah.
Today I got called out for people who donated to me, my friends and family. You know, they're like,
no. Now that's a lie. That is not what we finna do. Because I know for a fact that community had a nuisance store. And when I say nuisance, I mean it was like an open air drug market. It was people coming out of there. Allegedly, I heard it was like trafficking, all type of stuff, drugs. I know a couple kids have got unalive there. And I also know that, because you keep hearing say she's a community leader, which she has worked in that community. I also know that she was firmly against this store and working with the community to get this store shut down so it can another store can get there. It has to be a store that can thrive and serve the community. Nothing that will bring that type of activity around. So it would have to serve, like, I think, fruits, vegetables. You have to, don't quote me on this, tissue, just things that will support the community and have things that the community actually needs. So I do know that she was against that. She helped get it shut down. And then apparently it was like another buyer, I guess, but allegedly it was the same friend. And I'm going to say allegedly a lot. That's my new word. And so don't get me, YouTube. Allegedly that this transaction was not recorded, and they lied on the paperwork to even get the building. Now she knows all of this. Said it was a confectionery because there was not to be a store there, and it definitely was not going to sell like tobacco products or anything like that. So then what happened is, apparently, I guess during all of this shenanigans, he donated to her. He wanted the store open. And what I was going back to say is, I'm sorry, let me rewind, because we're going to circle back to the same point. That transaction that the store's bought in, that's the same people. It's not a new store. It's the same people, the paperwork, all of that, allegedly. So then she helped. She was part of getting that store shut down, okay? Allegedly. But I know she was advocating for it very hard. So apparently she took money from him, and now she's advocating to get the store open. Now she switched her position on it. So That is why she's getting the criticism for her donation. It has nothing to do with friends and family. It has everything to do with her switching her values for money. And I do not trust people like that. And I also don't trust the fact that we're going to get into it.
So she's being propped up. I'm not being propped up. I'm running. And so, yeah, like people get buried in your business. However, if you have a strong enough why, I won't care about it. Like, I really was scared about it, but my why ended up being strong enough that I was just like, I'll take it.
You get it. You get it. Say me.
Yeah, they're gonna hate anyway.
They're gonna do it anyway.
You know what I'm
so,
saying?
Like, why
Oh,
be scared
yeah.
of your dreams?
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
always dreaming. So,
Yes, you got this.
Motherfuckers gonna hate you, and then they gonna turn into loving you, and then people that love you gonna turn into hate.
They gonna hate you again. They gonna love you, then they hate you, then they love you again.
we can't do anything.
That's all it goes.
Absolutely, yeah.
It come with the territory.
And then, like, I mean, has it been harder, you would say, as a woman running for alderman?
Yeah, Kamala Harris had the problem.
I mean, in some ways, like, in a lot of ways, I think, yeah, but it's 2025, you know, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my foremothers that I got to stand on, you know, that when being a woman, I couldn't have my own bank account, you know, I couldn't own my own house, like, I couldn't have a job. So in a lot of ways, it's like that, but in a lot of ways, it's very hard. It's hard to raise money, especially as a black woman running in politics. We raise substantially less money, especially running against a white man. So in the establishment, it's very hard in those ways. But
See, why she do that? She didn't have to say that. She did not have to say that. Because everybody know, like, why would you frame that like that? Especially running against a white man for the establishment. And from what I know, Shane Cohn is far from establishment. And everybody loves him, and he's everywhere. Okay? So I don't know what she's talking about. And racist, like, I don't do identity politics, but I don't understand this. They both in the Democratic Party. He's gay. She's black. Why is she doing this? See, that's why I say that stuff don't work. That's why I say the identity stuff don't work, because what it's going to do is going to implode, because you stand tall on this one thing, but everybody is not a monolith, and one thing, some going to change. But then you got people like Miss Ma'am that switch up a position. These people were friends. Friends. And I know he's friends with a lot of other, you know, people in the community, especially. It don't even matter, because I've never heard him even like position things like that. But whatever, that is not cool. Miss Adams, you are not a damn victim.
But, you know, people are very accepting and sympathetic. And, you know, I think all women, a woman who is one of my friend's greatest mentors, but I didn't get a chance to meet before she passed, used to say that you have to ask women to run for office. You have to ask them how many times? How many times is that number?
Girl. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, because I get sympathy for this and that, because see, what scares me about this for the people in the community is she don't know what she's doing. She purely running on the environment that we living in, this racial divide environment, this women empowerment thing. She run around in pink and this and that and blah. Now, I don't even know why she here. Like, why is she doing this? This is not even a good look. It's just like, what are we doing?
You gotta go blast you a little bit.
You
Fuck
got
with you a little
you got this, boo.
bit. So we gonna get personal with you too.
Okay.
What you got going on in your relationship life? You married?
You're single.
You just fucking.
What you doing, alderman? Yeah, this is on blast now.
What you doing?
You cannot
Walk away. Walk away. See, that's why you can't do everything. You're not making good decisions already.
leave without the real shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? How it's looking for you.
How real are you?
Yeah.
You know, after being abstinent for 3 years. After being in the streets for nearly 4.
In the streets, what you mean by in the
Like,
streets?
you know, things.
Okay, single.
Single ain't gotta be in the streets all the time.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, that's what I call it, because sometimes these men are like streets.
It'd be hard to
So I would-
it's hard to have a relationship these days. Shit, you better off single. Shit.
Well, you know,
What?
I'm retiring my dog. I'm retiring my dog.
Okay. So she's retiring her dog for
I'm
now.
retiring my dog.
Okay.
That's right. Be a
All
virgin.
right.
Virgin
So what's the answer?
Okay. You say, what's the answer, boss? Well, what's the answer? You ain't give an answer. Just because you're retiring, you look. Don't mean, or you're seeing somebody, or you're not.
I just
I'm definitely seeing somebody, but I have no rings on my hand.
Right.
Okay.
So you single, basically.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I said.
What?
Oh, okay. You in the middle.
She's seeing somebody.
You just in the middle.
I said I was seeing somebody. I don't have a ring.
Single.
Oh, okay.
No coochie without the ring.
That's no, she
No
works.
coochie without the ring. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Okay, thank y'all so much.
Hold on, we're about to get a picture with you. Give me 1 second. But yeah. Hey, somebody take this picture real quick for me.
Hey, you have to
Yeah, you take good pictures. One more time, y'all give it up for the future alderman, Dallas. You say Dallas with the good coach.
Dallas with the good coaching. Told you to walk away, girl. I told you to walk away. I told you to walk. You know what? Mm-mm. Come here. Come here. I told you to walk away. Dallas with the good coaching. Wow, that was not a good idea. Now, I am sorry that y'all have to go through that. That was the only thing that I can find related to this race in the form that we can understand. Because I was just trying to understand what, exactly what she wanted to do. Like, why, what does she think Shane's not doing? So I just wanted to know. So I didn't get much information. We just know we got to build momentum. We know there's some gaps. We don't know what those gaps are. So we're going to give a first shake. I found an interview of Shane during this political race right here. So we're not going to watch the whole thing like we did that one. But we don't know Dallas. That's why we had to do that. We don't know Dallas. She just got here and moved from down south somewhere. She come here and now she causing all this disruption and it's just too much. Okay. And why would you try to insinuate? And I've seen Facebook posts. I've seen things, okay, that would how this campaign was going to be ran with kind of that divisive. They know they can't do all the way racist because there's just no evidence of that. But the insinuation to most Black voters, sorry to say, is just all they need. They don't even have to know. They probably don't even know they got an alderman, but she'll go around and tell everybody during her campaign, she's the woman, she get the sympathy, she's so-called Black, allegedly, and they'll vote for her. And that's the scary part. Let's take a look at Shane. I found an interview.
Starting a lot of initiatives in our community to help deal with vacancy and to help reinvestment within our community, and people are starting to notice that and starting to invest and visit and create businesses along what used to be a pretty decent-sized bedroom community, I think
Right.
is what most people would have called it back in the day. It's one of the most diverse wards in the entire region, one of the largest immigrant communities in the entire region, and is also home to a lot of families. Over 30% of the population is actually underneath the age of 18. When I first got elected, we didn't have any youth service providers in the ward. You can walk or go down any alley or street in the neighborhood, and there's young people playing in the street. So I was very excited when Gene Slade decided that they were going to open up a satellite campus in the Dutchtown neighborhood. I worked very closely with them and their leadership team at the time on getting grants from the city for their facilities and their programming and all of that. And they've been at the corner of Compton and Pulaski now for several years, offering services to hundreds of families in the community. A lot of nonprofits have started moving their headquarters into the neighborhood and into the ward as well. Stray Rescue is moving their headquarters into the 3rd Ward. A few years back, Habitat for Humanity moved their headquarters to Grand and Chippewa. Right there at that very intersection, we just broke ground on a new healthcare facility that will be going in. Family Healthcare Centers is opening up their newest facility right there at Grand and Chippewa as well.
What do you think a neighborhood needs to help, or a ward, to help build it and strengthen it?
Well, I think people, first and foremost, which we don't have any shortage of people down in the 3rd Ward. We're one of the most densely populated wards in the entire city. But I think meeting the needs of the people is what helps make a community and what makes it a home. And so when you think about that, schools, transportation, healthcare, jobs, entertainment, I kind of call it the 3 E's: education, entertainment, employment. And so, really trying to bring those tools, those resources, and amenities to the neighborhood are really important. We also formed the Dutchtown Community Improvement District. It's geographically one of the largest community improvement districts in the whole state of Missouri, that runs along Grand, Merrimack, and Virginia. And then we have, a lot of newer businesses that have been opening.
Now I'm trying to find the gaps. Where is the gap? So we got the Boys and Girls Club, which is not a small organization in a small community. We have nonprofits. We have healthcare centers being built. And I'm just not saying we, I'm just saying in general, jobs, education, structures. So let's see what else. So it looked like momentum going too. I have not heard one thing about him being gay. Okay. And I only say that because he don't have to run on that. Obviously. He just got the policies look like. So let's see what the people say.
Up. One of my favorites right now is Intertwined Wine Bar. It's located on the 4700 block of Virginia, which is seeing a bit of a renaissance itself right now.
We are a wine bar housed here in the heart of Dutchtown. We've been here close to a year, and we just pride ourselves on bringing opportunities for partnership and business in the new Virginia corridor. First off, from the outside, you might not know what you're going to get when you come in. So I like to call this like the Cracker Jack surprise. When you come into the door, everybody is awed at the ambiance, at the beauty, the vibe. I think of Cheers when I think of Intertwine. It's like the modern day Cheers. Everybody walks in a stranger, but you leave out family and everybody knows your name.
That's a great question. Why did we choose to put the business in this neighborhood? The business actually chose us for this neighborhood because, see, this greenhouse.
Hold on. Because she made the statement about her being a Black woman and how it is hard and a struggle. Oh my God. Running against the big, scary white man. Looks like it's pretty diverse around here. A lot of Black people, they got businesses going. Momentum.
Glass structure. It was here in the neighborhood. It was condemned, it was vandalized. I mean, when we first saw it, there was literally all this glass crunching under our feet. Before we bought this property, we knew that we were gonna have to have city support. So before we even bought the property, we went and found out who our alderman was first, and then we scheduled an appointment with him. Not only did he listen, respond to our questions, was very much attentive to our needs, he became part of our team. You know, I mean, really fighting for us and what we were trying to do in the neighborhood.
So good things happening right now are in the efforts of development. We have a lot of vacancy reduction happening now. The Dutchtown Main Streets Board is working effortlessly with other partners, creating opportunities for new businesses and new homeowners to come to Dutchtown.
That you're most proud of as serving as alderperson since 2009?
Yeah, it's a very long list. So I would say probably some of the more impactful things in the neighborhood. We worked very closely. I worked very closely with Mike England, who's the president of St. Mary's High School, and Bridget Flood, who's the CEO of the Incarnate Word Foundation, to create the St. Joseph's Housing Initiative. They have been doing a lot of wonderful work in the neighborhoods that I represent. Taking vacant buildings, vacant single-family homes predominantly, and rehabbing them with volunteers and donations and providing them to people who are currently either renting in the neighborhood or going through a homeowner training program.
Now, word on the street is she's running against all of this, saying, because we're going to go to her website too, actually. I just made a decision. I didn't want the video to be long, but I got to be fair, okay? That there was gaps and she want vacancies and all that. Now, we see the vacancies getting taken care of, so I'm really confused. And word on the street is where she lives. Shane's program is the program that helped her. Can't make this shit up. So I don't know if she just want power, want to be in position. Does she hang? I know she hangs around a lot of other aldermen, and all these. That's what she does. I don't know if they talked her into this. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna even finish this video either because I want to show y'all something. When I say they friends, look at that. Look at that. That's crazy to me. Like, that's absolutely mind-blowing to me. So here's the thing. Here's the question. Shane Cohn has done, what did it say? I just tried to jot some stuff down. The St. Louis Joseph Housing Initiative. They help people. They take care of the vacancies. They build houses, rehab them like new, and then they sell them. They help the people attain the houses. They have a program where they give help with the down payment, things like that. Completed the streets policies. So that was his safe street initiative. I think that was one of the first bills he passed, which keeps people from speeding, just building like speed humps and corridors, trying to make sure the sidewalks are good, things like that. And he has experience. So like I said, you heard me say earlier before, her main griefs was like gaps, and he'd been there 20 years. But I would say it sounds like the neighborhood is improving. I would say that it has a lot of businesses thriving, coming up. I would say, and it's just me, she doesn't have enough. She ain't even been here. What are you trying to do? What is this? What is this about power? What is this about Black Girl Magic? What is it? What do y'all think it is? Put it in the comments and let me know. So I did say, let me take cover. I did say I do want to go to the website. And let's see if I can find something. Well, I know I can. Because I want to actually see what she got on there. Because we didn't really learn much from that podcast. So there we go. All right. So we're going to look at this. Dallas Adams, passionate leader dedicated to the community, advocate and candidate for Alderwoman of Third Ward. Now, I do know one thing about her. I know she believe in defund the police. I know she don't like the police, and that is definitely not a good thing. So that's a no already for me. So she's volunteered with local organizations focused on revitalizing and improving the St. Louis region. Dallas currently serves on the boards of Seed St. Louis and the Thomas Dunn Learning Center, and is a former board member and design committee chair of Dutchtown Main Streets. As a lead coordinator for the Val Community Garden, she has secured nearly $500,000 in investments to support the Dutchtown community. Dallas is also a proud 2022 graduate of the Focus St. Louis Emerging Leaders Program. I wonder is that when she got here, because I can't find nothing before she got here, and I know she ain't been here that long. So I don't want to read all that. What are we doing? Priorities. That's what I want to know. And if you want to know any of this, you can go to her page yourself. But we're going to see what her priorities are. So, as a community advocate, I've been very vocal about the fact that our neighborhood is both see, here we go with this shit. Over-surveilled, yet underserved, whether it be the introduction of commercial drones spying on our neighbors or the expansion of police technology that has not proven to improve safety in our areas. I have documented history of advocating for common sense, transparent, and honest public, what I tell y'all, she don't like police, public safety methods to help keep our communities safe. As your alderwoman, I commit to building a bridge between our communities and law enforcement to build trust and increase responsiveness. So I'm going to say this, and I know this for a fact. I don't know how she's going to do that when she didn't even want the police. So the police department has a polar ice cream truck that they drive around in the community for the kids, give away free ice cream. I think that's a good bridge building. She had an event. She didn't want the polar ice trucks there because she does not like the police. So I don't know how she's going to pull that off at all. It is my vision that our community of neighbors, it's a lie, that's why. She wants soft on crime policies. She want, because if you listen to the mayor, you go follow, watch my mayoral video, the mayor says that crime is down 40%. So I'm trying to figure out, do they work or not? Y'all all on the same party. What y'all doing? That's because she progressive. It's a difference too for you, those you don't know. It is my vision that our community of neighbors and business thrive without the intense presence of police oversight, but they steady out here unaliving each other. Baby, bye. Instead, it's my priority to organize neighbors to build stronger stronger communities, block by block, connecting you with the tools and resources already flowing through our neighborhoods to keep you safe. Are you out of? This is why the people scared. Okay? Because that's not the reality. That is not the reality of what is going on in St. Louis, Missouri. Girl, is you lost your mind. The people want more cops. The people want to be safe. The people want to go to the gas station without worrying about if they're going to be harassed, get into it with somebody, hanging. Like, what are you talking about? Stabilizing neighborhoods. I'm not finna read through all this because she done already irked me. So we talking about the vacancy. If the people watch what's going on, you can see I just showed you videos, or they literally actively are building around there. So I don't understand that too. And one of them houses is yours. So I don't know. Whatever. Y'all. Like I said, you want identity politics. Y'all want to keep going through identity politics. Is that getting you anywhere? Like, is that really getting you anywhere? The identity, the woman, I'm this, I'm that, I'm black. Like, get the work done. And I'm just telling the people over in Ward 3, look around you, get involved in your community, because it looks like it's a lot of stuff going on. See what you see. You're becoming more diverse. It's safer. It's your business. Go get help from the Innovation Center. All I'm saying is don't vote off identity. The work has been moving along. Look around you. Look at the playgrounds. Take your kids down there. But see, that's what she depended on. She depended on disenfranchised voters, people who don't really get out. Black people. I'm not finna be like of color and minority. I don't do all that. That's what she finna do. She count on them not to know what's going on. She count on them not to know who their alderman is, or even who Shane Cohn. And that's why she just say a white man of establishment. Establishment, bitches are alderman. Well, like, what are you talking about? And from what I heard, that man live a regular life. He don't live in no extravagant ass life, and he be everywhere. So I don't know. All I'm saying is, why'd you do it? Why'd you do the podcast? You know, why'd you run against your friend? Like, what was that about? The people want to know, Dallas. Why you create the divide in the community? Because from what I hear, the community is pretty tight-knit until you came along. You know, why did you leave the board? So let me know in the comments. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Look, I'm just reporting on it and giving my opinion. You make your own decisions. Don't get mad at me. I'm just another brown girl in America. You know?